What is going on, gamers? What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Drizzum Gaming, and I am back with another video, a brand new video, a very special video to me personally, as well as what is going to be a new series on this channel. As you guys can see right in front of you, I am player locked on Dwyane Wade. If you did not know before now, the NBA season did just tip off last night. Over the past 16 years, Dwyane Wade has been my all-time favorite player. He is my favorite player of all time. Not Michael Jordan, not LeBron James, not Kobe, not AI. Dwyane Wade since 2003. And this past summer, if you guys didn't see the video, if you didn't already hear the announcement, or you're just living under a rock, Dwyane Wade is retiring after the next 82 games. I think either tonight, this Wednesday, or tomorrow, Thursday, or some point this week, the Miami Heat will officially tip off. Please believe that I will be tuned in all 82 games, keeping up with Dwyane Wade, which is why I decided to do this series. I got this idea from another guy on YouTube who did something like this with Derek Jeter a couple years ago. So basically what he did, he player locked on Derek Jeter for a single season, which was his retirement season, tried to reenact some of the things that actually happened in real life, which is kind of what I want to do in this series as well. However, in my rendition of this series, I kind of want to jump around. I want to do some things. I want to do like a reenactment of that 2011 NBA Finals between the OKC Thunder and the Miami Heat, as well as I kind of want to go back to that 06 NBA championship between the Mavericks and the Heat. Just kind of dabbling in and out of years with Dwyane Wade. Make sure I cover everything because, like I said, I've been watching him for a very long time. From the Flash days to the Prime D Wade to the Father Time Wade to the Bag of Tricks Wade. I've been watching this man for years. He's been my favorite player. I've emulated a lot of the what I do now personally as a basketball player. I never really played basketball growing up, but when I do step on the court, a lot of the things, and as they say over time, that you see your favorite players do or you see on TV, it's what you do. And a lot of the things that I do now, I do not jump shoot very well, which is a thing that Dwyane Wade does not do either very well, but I do very good at driving, slashing, and that's something I feel like I picked up from Dwyane Wade. So, because I have a YouTube channel, I love YouTube, and I love Dwyane Wade, I love the NBA, I love basketball, I decided to dedicate not just one video, but an entire series to thank and salute Dwyane Wade for all that he's done over the past 16 years in the NBA, on and off the court. And as you guys can see, however, on the court in the video, I have some of the best or some of our favorite teammates of Dwyane Wade, and as well as I've had some of those tougher opponents that we saw throughout the years. As you see on Team Wade or Team Teammates or Team Heat, whatever you want to call it, we have not only Dwyane Wade, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. We have Shaquille O'Neal. Of course, he was a couple years he was with the Miami Heat after a big trade from the Lakers, and in which many people would say Shaq was part of the reason that Dwyane Wade got more discovered. He became that flash. He became more of that prime Dwyane Wade when he was with Miami, and as well as they did go on to win an NBA championship. Now, of course, the next teammate on this team needs no introduction. He is none other than LeBron James, who of course has been a dear friend of Dwyane Wade since 03, if not before that. They did get drafted together, only a few picks apart, maybe 4 or 5 picks if I remember right. Of course, they did go on to be tough opponents throughout the years. Many years they played against each other. They challenge each other every time they're on the court together. But they are the best of friends, which is great with anything in sports. But of course, from 2010 to 2014, LeBron did take his talents, as is famously quoted, to South Beach, and he joined Dwyane Wade and got not one, but 2 championships out of that 4-year run, which, if I say so myself, that was an absolute dynasty. That was some of the favorite times of mine to ever watch basketball. Of course, not only to see your favorite player do well, but of course win championships and then play with arguably one of the best players to ever touch the NBA court. Of course, after that, between Dwyane Wade, Shaq, and LeBron, we do have a newer face of Dwyane Wade's teammates, which is Justice Young. Justice Young is one of those kids. He just got drafted a couple years ago out of Duke. I see him myself personally as kind of Dwyane Wade's protege. He does fit that Miami Heat culture. He's a very, very tough guy, gritty. He'll go out there and he'll get it. If you guys have seen over the past couple of years, he really does display that Miami culture. And as well as the Miami Heat did just give him an extension a couple days ago. So, congrats and hats off to Justice. Now on the flip side, however, we do have some of, like I said, those tougher opponents that Dwyane Wade has seen over the years. Of course, being none other than the man himself, Kobe Bean Bryant, who of course arguably in my top 3 all-time shooting guards, he's up there. Don't quote me on what the order is because I am very biased, but just know he's in there. Now Kobe, of course, gave Dwyane Wade challenges all throughout his career. Every time they met up, it was a bunch of good games. I've seen so many good games between Kobe and Dwyane Wade. Countless times that they just went buzzer beaters. Of course, there's that famous clip of Kobe hitting the game winner over Dwyane Wade at one point. But arguably, like I said, that's one of Dwyane Wade's tougher challenges. They've been teammates, of course, on Team USA, but had to include him on the opposite team. As well as KD. KD was one of those opponents that he had from that 2010 and 2014 playoff run or Heat run or Heatles run or whatever you want to call it. Of course, they did see them in their first NBA Finals, or second NBA Finals appearance, in which LeBron was able to cap off his second year in Miami with the championship. But of course, it was more so just about, getting there with the Miami Heat. And of course, there's no way in any fashion can we omit Dirk Nowitzki, who of course was only seen in NBA Finals appearances between Dwyane Wade and Dirk twice, one victory, one loss. Of course, that 2006 NBA Finals did come out with a victory. Dirk was great in that series, but Dwyane Wade was just a little better. However, when it came to that 2010, god-awful NBA Finals that I just honestly want to completely forget, Dirk and his team, Jason Terry, Deshaun Stevenson, those guys were on fire. So of course, there's no way I cannot include him on one of those best team or opponents of Dwyane Wade of all time. And as well as I included Paul George and one of the tougher opponents, because of course through that playoff run again from 2010 to 2014, I think somewhere around 2012, 2013, Paul George absolutely lit it up. That's when Paul George really became into his own. He became a household name with the Indiana Pacers. That's when he really got discovered, and he did it the best way possible by pretty much almost getting close to knocking off the best team in the Eastern Conference at the time. So if there's any other way to do it, that's the best way. Now, with that being said, I did want to do the opening night game, but I decided to do a blacktop game just to kind of describe what this series is going to be about. Like I said, I am really excited about this series overall. I'll try to carry as much as possible. It's probably going to be an every Wednesday thing, if not every other Wednesday. We'll just officially call it Wade Wednesdays from now on for the NBA season. We'll just see how the NBA season goes. I'll probably do the daily games. If not, I'll just try to keep up as much as possible. Like I said, I'll throw in some blacktop games. I'll probably just throw in some who knows? I don't know. But needless to say, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, all the videos upcoming. I don't know who you guys' favorite players are, but at any rate, if you do have a favorite player, enjoy them while you see them play, because one day they do have to walk away. They are human beings just like you and I certainly appreciate everything that Dwyane Wade again has done for not only the Miami Heat, not only his family, not only himself, but the entire NBA, the world overall. And this is the best way that I can go about commending that and saluting that. So again, Dwyane Wade, thank you so much. Guys, until next time, I'm out.